Hello, guys. Good morning.
Hola,
Hi,
mister.
everyone.
Good
Hi.
morning, mister.
Good morning. Thank you for
Good
connecting,
morning, mister.
guys. Good morning, guys. Thank you for your greetings.
Good morning.
Good morning, Fernanda. Excellent. I hope you're having a good time. All right. Thank you for writing in the chat. Hope everyone is doing good, is doing well. Thank you, Gabi. Thank you, Adi. Fernanda, good morning. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. All right. Yes, it's good morning, not good afternoon. Okay. Okay, thank you. So we give time for some of you that are getting to the class. All right, guys, today we have homework. Please check the agenda. Today we have homework. There is a homework there. It's simple, I know. After watching, well, in this case, a video and receiving the class, so you will be able. I know this topic you know perfectly. Thank you. All right. So it's a pleasure to have you in my class. Thank you. All right. Let me see. Okay. If you have any question, please let me know. Got it. Thank you. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Let's begin with the class. Okay, guys. Today is February 11th, 2021. We are the difference with Jesus. Okay, this is our slogan. So, before we continue, I want you to go with me and watch a video regarding to this special topic. It's important topic and useful. It's very useful. Okay, so go with me. Before doing that, let me check something. Okay, got it. So I was telling you, this topic is regards to there is plus there are, and also today we are going to see the simple past or the simple past way how we can make questions in simple past using this formula, this structure. Okay, help me please, any volunteer who wants to help me read the first slide, please go ahead. Thank you. Anyone who wants to read this one? Danny, very good. Amazing. Please continue reading.
We use there plus A form B to introduce a subject into the conversation. Example: there is a connection,
Connection.
sorry, between two famous countries.
Two famous countries. Okay, got it. Thank you. So in this case, obviously we are talking with singular noun. There is a connection or there is a connection. So this speaks about one subject is singular, which is singular. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see more examples. Any other volunteer, please go ahead. Let me check. Thank you, Alejandra Claros. Thank you. Okay. Turn on your microphone.
Okay,
So,
we use there is when we first refer
sorry.
to the existence or presence of someone or something.
Okay, here's the examples. Here are the examples. Read, continue reading,
There's a
please.
letter on your desk. Joya brought it from the mail room. Now, there's a letter on your desk.
Wonderful. Okay, well said. Well said. Okay, so here we have the difference. Here we have an incorrect way and the correct one. So when simply we use this formula or this structure when we refer to existence, when something, someone, or objects have an existence. For example, there is a letter on your desk. So here it speaks about an existence of a letter. And the incorrect way is it's a letter on your desk. So it's understandable. Yes, I know. Even though it's understandable, it's a letter on your desk, but it's not the correct way. So grammatically, this one is incorrect. Please don't use it. Never, never. Thank you. So continue reading. Any other volunteer? Someone brave? Thank you. Okay, Kaylin, thank you. Go ahead.
In speaking and in some informal writing, we use theirs even when it refers to more than one. This use could be considered incorrect in formal writing or in an examination. There's 3 other people who are still to come. There's lots of cars in the car park.
Wonderful. Okay. Can you continue? I mean, let's see. Do you know the contrast here, or do you know what we are using? Kaylin, can you give us a little explanation about what you read, what you just read, please? Any.
That when we use theirs with the apostrophe, right? That's how you say it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like more informal than using there is.
Thank you. Got it. You got it. Thank you. So there is 3 other people, even though this one sounds and looks very good, but this is an informal way to say. So in English speaking, you will see or you will hear a lot of people speaking like this. There is 3, there is 5, there is 5 groups, but even though that sounds good for us or for them, but that is grammatically, that is incorrect. So mister, so why are they using that form or that way to speak? It's because they are accustomed to speaking like that. It's like in Spanish, right? We have some words, some phrases that we shouldn't say, but we still saying. So it's like that. That's the way that I can explain to you. And there's lots. So here you can see lots. This speaks about plural, but even though some people keep using it. So the correct way will be for us will be there are a lots of cars, but you can use it even though in some cases. But remember, as we are studying in school, we need to speak correctly. All right, just keep in mind that. I'm just giving you this option because you will face someday these situations. Exactly, Steven, very good. Nice observation, excellent. All right, so let's go with there are. Any other volunteer, guys? Please go ahead. Let's see, Fernanda, can you help me? Do you mind helping me, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
Oops, wait. Yes, got it.
Okay. There are. Wait, because I can see. Okay. We use there are to introduce a plural noun. There are American Indian tribes in Montana. There are more than 3 children in the park.
Wonderful. Okay, simply, what Fernanda just read is plural. In regards to plural nouns. We use there are to introduce a plural noun. There are American Indians, so you know, American is here is identifies or selects or points out Indians. So the tribes, Indian tribes. So there are more than 3 children. There are more than. So that speaks about plural. That's why we need to use there are. So let's see. One more. Let's see two more examples. Steven, go ahead. Thank you. Continue reading, please, the examples.
More examples. There are 3 Japanese students in my class. There are 2 new buildings next to the school.
Thank you. All right, next to school. Simple as that. We need to use there are only with plural nouns. So got it. Thank you. All right, here we have a little chart. This speaks about the different ways and the combinations that we can use, we are able to use in English. As you know, as we saw before, there is singular, there are plural, there is also we can use it for uncountable nouns. Here we have an example. There is some milk. There is some milk. Remember the topics that we have been discussing last classes. So this is like a connection with those topics. There is some milk. Milk, even though milk, here we don't have the idea how much milk, but we have the idea that there is some. So if you say there are some milk, that's incorrect. So there is, we use it for uncountable or non-count nouns. Simple. And obviously as English into Spanish, we have negative ways, negative forms. There isn't or there is not. There isn't a pen on the table. There aren't any pens here. There isn't for uncountable nouns. There isn't any juice. So that's a correct way. Okay, look at this. Here we introduce to the questions. Look at this. There is a cat on that chair. Is there a cat on that chair? So that's, remember, you have to know what you have to place. You have to make like a cross. There is, so there goes to secondary place, and is, or the verb to be, goes to the primary or the first position. Is there, so that's the only change. And the complement or the rest of the question or the sentence continues being the same. It doesn't change. The same situation happens to there are cats on the sofa. Are there cats on the sofa? It's a question. You know, this one, it's very easy to recognize when you have to make that change. Okay, obviously I didn't, well, just informing you, just telling you that I didn't add WH questions like how many and different things. But here we have extra information that we can use it, as you saw in the video. How many students are there in the class? So it's possible to say that. In this case, here we have how many days are there in February? And you know. Okay, I don't want to delay with this. So we can make questions with there is and there are. This is what I was talking to you. Any other volunteer, please go ahead. Fernanda, continue reading, please. Thank you in advance.
Okay. I can read the red thing. Okay. We can make questions with there is, there are. Is there a dog in the supermarket? No, there isn't. Are there any dogs in the park? Yes, there are. Is there a security guard in the shop? Are there any polar bears in Antarctica? Is there any ice cream in the freezer?
Well done. Thank you. Simple as this, we need to imitate. We need to speak like this. Just to make questions. Okay. Is there, you know, for singular, are there? We can use this word like any, you know, any, we can use it into questions too. Is there a security guard? So it's possible to say that. Are there any polar bears? So you know. Thank you. Let's continue. Let me see. Right, we're done. Okay. Continue reading, please. I need someone brave. Let me check. All right. Let's see. Thank you. All right. I was looking for someone. Continue reading, please. Danny, continue, please. Hold on. Well, continue.
In the past tense, we use there was for a singular object and there were for plural object.
Okay, here we have the examples. Continue, please.
There was is used when you refer to one thing or person. For example, there was a party last night. There was a peace between the American Indians and the Pilgrims at first.
Pilgrims, exactly. Those tribes. So thank you. Here we have the contrast into from from simple present to simple past. Simple as this. You know, there is no more, no longer. You need to change there is instead of was. And the same situation for there were. Here we make the emphasis to speak in simple past. There was a party last night. So the party is no longer because there was. That's why. There was peace between the American Indians and the Pilgrims at first. Nice. Let me see. Wait. Simple past. All right. Continue reading, please. Kaylin, go ahead. Thank you.
Simple past. There were is used when you refer to more than one thing or person. For example, there were some problems with the delivery.
So we can define that this one is very useful when you are speaking for simple past. There were, simple as this. You have to use there were always for plural nouns in the context, you know, simple past. Simple as that. Okay, there were problems. There were some problems. There were some technical issues with my computer. So there were some guys playing outside, and you know, different examples, many examples that I can offer you. I can offer to you. Let's see how to make questions with was or were there. The other ones, these ones, there was and there were, they refer to sentences. They refer to sentences. Obviously, we can use the positive and the negative way, but also we can include them as questions. Okay, Alejandra, thank you. Go ahead. Continue reading, please.
How to make questions with was, were there.
Okay, let's see.
For yes and no questions, we put be, past, before there. Was there a stranger outside the house? Were there many men working in the office?
Got it. Thank you. For yes and no questions. So here we have the ability to answer or the possibility to answer like a yes or no. So was there a stranger outside the house? Outside the house? Yes, there was. Simple. Why? Because the question speaks about short question. And that's why we need to answer like a short answer or short way. Were there many men working in the office? No, they weren't. Oh, yes, they were. It depends on the context. All right. Simple as this. Thank you, Anna. Okay, go ahead. I didn't see the chat before. For next one. Okay. More examples. Anna, continue reading, please. Read.
Was there a man
Wait.
standing
hold on. Wait, read from the number 1 to number 5, please. Thank you.
Okay. Was there a man standing here? Was there a soccer player in the hotel? Was there a museum in that old town? Was there a lot of food at the party? Were there many police officers around here?
Excellent. Well done. Continue reading, please. Michelle Padilla. Continue.
Okay. Were there many people working in the bank? Were there 2 police officers at the station? Were there other factory workers in the construction sites? Were there many things to do? Was there a great depression 100 years ago?
Years ago. Thank you. Okay. So we can compare right here. We can compare between was there and were there. So was there, one more time, once again I tell you, was there is only for singular noun in simple past or past tense. Were there for plural noun in simple past or past tense. Simple. Don't complicate. All right. Okay. I need a volunteer just to make something different. Okay. Thank you. Let me see. Okay. All right. Oscar, please go ahead. Turn on your microphone, please. Turn on and answer a question. Listen to the question that I'm going to ask you. Are you ready? Oscar? Yeah?
Yes, mister.
Okay, thank you. Please listen the question that I'm going to ask you and only answer it. For example, the question that I have chosen is number 4. Was there a lot of food at the party? Answer, please. What's the way that we can answer?
Yes,
Yes, what?
yes,
Continue.
there were a lot of food in the party.
Yes, there were or there was?
Yes, there were a lot of food in the party.
Was.
Okay.
Yes, there was.
Yes,
There
there
was.
was.
Well done, well done. Thank you for that support. Thank you, guys. There was. Why? Because a lot of food, we don't have the idea exactly about how many, in that case, well, how much food or how many food we can count. It depends, right? If you separate them. But in this context, it's only speaking about the idea a lot of food. In that case, was there is the correct way to answer. So I'm sorry, there was a lot of food. Thank you. Okay, one more volunteer and then we continue. I need a okay, Danny, go ahead. Thank you. I'm going to choose the question number, let me see, number 7. Listen, were there 2 police officers at the station?
Yes, they were.
Yes, they were. Simple. Excellent. Excellent job. Very good. Okay, so this is simple, guys. Let's continue. We almost closing. Okay, practice this. Okay, I'm going to choose some people. Okay, Adi, can you give me an example using the number 1, please? Adi Ruiz, pardon, sorry. There is.
There is some food in the kitchen.
Okay, I'm going to do something. Please write it in the chat because in some cases I hear you like stalking, it is because for the internet. Please write it in the chat and I'm going to write it down here. All right. Thank you. There is some food in the kitchen. Okay. Let me see. There is Some food in the kitchen. All right. Even though food, in this case, some food is uncountable, the correct way is there is. Yes, definitely. All right. Please continue helping me. Danny, make a sentence using there are. Simple.
There are many guinea pigs on the pet shop.
Okay, I got it. There are many
Guinea pigs in
spell
the
it.
pet shop.
Spell that word.
Guinea pig.
NPA.
NEA.
Like this.
With E. E like elephant.
This one is
Without
correct.
the P.
Okay, okay, let's do something. Write it in the chat. Write in the chat because I don't get it. Please, quickly. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. I got it. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you for that support. Let me see. Pig in the shop, right? Okay. Got it. Excellent. So thank you, Danny. Is there, please, in this case, I'm going to request to write it. Let's see. Gabriela, please. Gabriela Argueta, help me, please. Write it in the chat. The question is there, please. Is there? That's a question. Let me know when you finish. Any question? Got it? Did you finish? Gabi? Okay, let me check. Okay, is there any volunteer? Okay, the most common, yes. Nice. Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you. In this one, I'm going to do this one. The last one, I'm sorry. Are there what? Are there any boys? In the gym, for example? Are there any boys in the gym? So, etc., right? Okay, remember the homework is something like this. But be careful because I specified, I detail what are the instructions. If I'm not wrong, it's with there was and there were, or were there, something like that. Okay, so let's erase this. One more. Okay, got it. So, do you guys have any questions? Please, in this case, I'm going to request the help from, okay, Anna, can you help me, please? Can you write an example using the first one? There was, any sentence, please. There was. Thank you, Kaylee. For there was. Okay, there was a big cat at my window. Okay. Wait. Let me write it down. Okay. There was a big cat. Right. Thank you. Nice example. Number 2, oh, there were. Okay, Kaylin, please, can you write any example using this one? There were. Thank you. We're about to finish. We have a few minutes. Okay, thank you. I got it. There were 100 people at the birthday party. Got it. Okay. There were, wait, okay. There were 100 people at the birthday party. Okay. Thank you. Nice example. I'm sorry, I didn't fix it. And the last two. Okay. Any boy who can help me with this one? Let's see. Juan, can you help me with this one? With was there, please, an example that you can imagine, you can create? An example, Juan Villacorta? Go ahead, thank you. An example, write it in the chat. Let's see. Still waiting. What's going on? Tell me. Okay, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Let me see. Was there any police officer? All right, let's write it down. Was there any police officer? Got it. And the last one, any volunteer who wants to read, who wants to write an example? Were there, using were there. Dominic, thank you. Go ahead. An example. You can write it down if you prefer. Thank you, Stephanie. Were there any candies? Were there any cookies left? Got it. Thank you. I know you guys, you are hungry. Okay. All right. Let's use this one. Were there any cookies left? Or any crackers left? Etc. etc. So guys, thank you for being here. Thank you once again for your incredible participation. Thank you for connecting to the class. I hope you guys don't have any question so far. And in case, let me know, please. And don't forget, do the homework, please. Limited time at 6 p.m. today, for today. Thank you, Luis. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Kaylin. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for everything. All right. See you soon. Take care. Have a good one. God bless you guys. Take care. Thank you for being here. Okay. So have a good day. See you soon. Take care.
Mister.
God bless you.
Bye,
Thank
mister.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, Mister.
Bye. Take care.